Welcome back to Quiz Me Out. We make quizzes smart enough for adults and safe for kids. Get ready for a fun, tricky quiz. 30 questions on geography, culture, and language. Some will try to fool you. Can you get a perfect score? Let's go. 1. Which one is a country? A. Turkey. Turkey is a large country that connects the continents of Europe and Asia, with a rich history spanning ancient empires. 2. Which one is a country? D. China. The word China for porcelain dishes comes from the fact that this type of ceramic was first imported to Europe from China. 3. Which of these is a world wonder? A. Pyramid. The Great Pyramid of Giza in Egypt is the only one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world that remains largely intact. 4. Which one is a country? C. Chile. Chile is a long, narrow country on the western coast of South America, making it the longest country in the world from north to south. 5. Which one is a country in the Middle East? B. Jordan. The country of Jordan is home to the famous ancient city of Petra, a stunning archaeological site carved directly into red rock cliffs. 6. Which one is a country? B. Hungary. Hungary is a landlocked country in Central Europe, famous for its thermal baths and for being the birthplace of the Rubik's Cube. 7. Which one is the name of a language? A. Arabic. Arabic is one of the most widely spoken languages in the world and is notable for its script that is written from right to left. 8. Which one is not the name of a river? D. Atlantic. The Atlantic Ocean is the world's second largest ocean, separating the continents of Europe and Africa from the Americas. 9. Which one is the name of a language? A. Mandarin. Mandarin is the official language of China and is the most spoken language in the world by number of native speakers. 10. Which one is not a capital city? C. New York. Although it's not a capital, New York City is a major global center and is home to the headquarters of the United Nations. 11. Which one is the name of a mountain range? A. Alps. The Alps are the highest and most extensive mountain range system that lies entirely in Europe, stretching across 8 countries. 12. Which one is a state in the USA? B. Texas is the second largest state in the United States by both area and population, after Alaska and California, respectively. 13. Which one is a large desert? A. Sahara. The Sahara is the largest hot desert in the world, covering an area comparable to the size of the entire United States. 14. Which one is a country? C. Finland. Finland is often called the land of 1,000 lakes because it has an astonishing 188,000 lakes within its borders. 15. What is the capital of Australia? C. Canberra. Canberra was built as a planned city and chosen as the capital in 1908 as a compromise between the two rival cities, Sydney and Melbourne. 16. Which one is the name of a continent? B. Australia. Australia is the only place in the world that is a country, a continent, and an island all at once. 17. Which one is not a direction on a compass? C. Right. The main cardinal directions on a compass are north, south, east, and west. Right and left are relative to your position. 18. Which one is a famous city in Italy? A. Rome. The city of Rome is over 2,500 years old and is often called the Eternal City because of its long history. Which one is a large lake in North America? A. Lake Superior. Lake Superior is the largest of the Great Lakes and is the world's largest freshwater lake by surface area. 20. Which one is the name of a country? A. Vietnam. Vietnam is the world's second largest producer of coffee, after Brazil, and is particularly famous for its Robusta beans. Which one is a country? D. Cuba is famous for its classic American cars from the 1950s, which have been preserved due to historical trade restrictions. 22. Which one is a country in Europe? A. France. France is the most visited country in the world, attracting more international tourists each year than any other nation. 23. Which one is the capital of Switzerland? C. Bern. According to local legend, the city of Bern was named after a bear, the first animal its founder hunted there. 24. Which one is a country in the Middle East? C. Iran is home to one of the world's oldest continuous civilizations, with historical and urban settlements dating back to 7000 BC. 25. Which language is spoken in the Netherlands? C. Dutch. Many English words, especially those related to sailing, come from Dutch. 26. What is the capital city of Peru? C. Lima. The historic center of Lima is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, recognized for its beautiful colonial architecture. Which one is a part of the United Kingdom? D. Wales. Wales is often called the land of castles because it has more castles per square mile than any other country in Europe. Which one is a country? A. Spain. Spain is called home of the world's oldest restaurant. 29. Which one is the capital city of Belgium? C. Brussels. Brussels is often called the capital of Europe because it serves as the headquarters for the European Union. 30. Which one is a country? B. Georgia. The country of Georgia is located at the intersection of Europe and Asia and is considered one of the oldest wine-producing regions in the world. That's the end. How many did you get correct? Let us know your score in the comments. For more fun challenges, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time on Quiz Me Out.